Jeopardy!
Welcome to another game of Jeopardy! Let's get to the category.
Old Testament, paintings, AKA, doohickeys, movie classics, the 1970s.
Let's begin, player one.
It's game show host Winston Conrad Martindale's famous nickname.
Player three. Exactly.
All right, player three.
This mentalist's real name is George Joseph Kresge, Jr. How amazing.
Player three. Exactly.
All right, pick again.
Robert Smith was the real name of this late lycanthropic DJ known for his howl.
Player one. Yes, indeed.
Player one, it's your turn.
And it came to pass afterward that he loved a woman in the valley of Sorek, whose name was Delilah.
Player one.
No, too bad. Here is the correct response.
All right, player one.
It's a small swiveling wheel attached to the bottom of pieces of furniture.
Player three.
That's it.
All right, player three.
Because another actress had the same name, Donna Miller changed to this before she moved to Knott's Landing.
All right, player three.
This singer, who appeared in Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, was born Annie Mae Bullock in Nutbush, Tennessee.
Player one.
Yes, indeed.
Player one, your turn.
It's the pen point you insert into the tip of a fountain pen.
Player three.
No, I'm sorry.
Anybody?
Here is the correct response. Player 1, your turn.
Originally, this 1944 Barbara Stanwyck film ended with Fred McMurray's death in the gas chamber.
Player 3. Wrong.
Here is the correct response. It's your turn, Player 1. Answer, early double. Player 1, please make your wager.
Between 1972 and 1974, the price of this quadrupled to about $11 a barrel.
Player 1.
To be sure. You're building up a big lead. All right, pick again.
In 1971, this country's constitution set up 3 cultural regions: Flanders, Wallonia, and Brussels.
Player 2. Yes, indeed.
Player 2, you choose.
In 1978, residents of this area near Niagara Falls were evacuated due to toxic waste contamination.
Player 2.
David signed his The Oath of the Horatii in Latin, saying it was created by him in this city in the year 1784.
Player 3. No, too bad.
Here is the correct response. Player 2, what'll it...
Phyllis Schlafly formed an organization to stop this proposed amendment.
Player 3.
Why, yes.
Player 3, what'll it be?
They're the raised bars on the neck of a guitar.
Player 2. To be sure. It's your turn, Player 2.
It hangs inside a bell and strikes the sides to produce ringing.
Player 2. That's right. All right, pick again.
Proper term for the roller on a typewriter.
Player 2.
Yes.
All right, pick again.
His Guernica, showing the horrors of war, was once exhibited at the Prado behind bulletproof glass.
Player 2.
Exactly.
All right, pick again.
A self-portrait hangs above the bed in his 1889 The Bedroom at Arles.
Player 2.
That's right.
All right, pick again.
Thomas Gainsborough's portrait of the wife of this School for Scandal author is in the National Gallery.
Player 2. No, I'm sorry.
Anyone?
Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
Canaletto's Arrival of the French Ambassador shows him arriving in this city.
Player 2. That's it. All right, pick again.
He was a spry 600 when the flood of waters was upon the earth.
Player 3.
That's correct.
Contestant 3, it's your turn.
As part of his suffering, he was smitten with sore boils from head to toe by Satan.
Player 2. Yes, indeed.
Okay, player 2.
Psalm 122 says, "Pray for the peace of this city. They shall prosper that love thee."
Player 3. Exactly.
Contestant 3, it's your turn.
After Abel's murder, Cain settled in this land, east of Eden.
Player 3. That's right.
All right, think again.
1941 classic in which Bogart tells Peter Lorre, "When you're slapped, you'll take it and like it."
Player 3.
Yes, indeed. All right, think again.
Fans of this 1963 Hitchcock classic flocked to Bodega Bay, California, where it was filmed.
Player 1. That's right.
Okay, contestant 1.
In 1972, this presidential candidate was supported by the organization known as CREEP.
Player 3.
Why, yes.
Contestant 3, it's your turn.
Eddie Fisher had a bit role as a stage manager in this Bette Davis film about a Broadway star and her young rival.
Player 3. Yes, indeed.
And to finish the board,
Jimmy Stewart received his first Oscar nomination for his role as this fledgling senator.
Player 3. Exactly. Well, that brings us to the end of the first round.
Let's look at the total scores so far.
Let's move on to Double Jeopardy. Now here are the categories for the Double Jeopardy.
TV sitcoms, gems, state capitals, mythology, famous scientists, fictional characters.
Contestant 1, get us going.
This Colorado City's mint at West Colfax and Cherokee turns out more than 5 billion coins a year.
Player 1. Exactly.
All right, pick again.
In an 1894 vote, Anaconda lost to this city as Montana's capital.
Player one. Correct.
All right, pick again.
Since 1919, Blaine House in this Maine capital has been home to the state's governors.
Player one.
Why, yes. All right, pick again.
Before becoming a senator, Barry Goldwater served on its city council.
Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
It was made capital of the Oregon Territory in 1851 and soon became state capital.
Player one. Yes, indeed.
All right, pick again.
This series with Tim Daly and Stephen Weber was set at Tom Nevers Field.
Player two.
No.
Player three. Right you are.
Contestant 3, it's your turn.
For 8 years, this comedian played Dick Loudon, owner of the Stratford Inn.
Player two.
Why, yes. Player 2, what'll it...
This Tim Allen sitcom finished the 1993-94 season as television's #1 show.
Player one.
Why, yes. Okay, contestant 1.
Lisa Kudrow plays twin sisters, one on Mad About You, one on this series.
Okay, contestant one.
On Seinfeld, it was revealed that this is Kramer's first name.
Player one.
Why, yes. All right, pick again.
In Uncle Tom's Cabin, Evangeline St. Clair is better known by this nickname.
Player three. Exactly.
It's your turn, player.
Agatha Christie's famous detective Hercule Poirot hails from this country.
Player 2.
That's it.
It's your turn, player 2. Answer? Nearly double. Player 2, your wager, please.
Defense attorney Sandy Stern appears in this author's The Burden of Proof and Presumed Innocent.
Player 2.
Regrettably, no.
Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
Her book, Radioactive, was published posthumously in 1935.
Player 2.
Correct.
All right, pick again.
In 1921, he testified about his peanut products before the House Ways and Means Committee.
Player 2. That's it, exactly. All right, pick again.
In 1926, this botanist was buried under a cedar tree in the yard of his Santa Rosa, California home.
Player 3. To be sure. Player 3.
In an annual tribute, 7 boys and 7 girls were fed to this monster of the labyrinth.
Player 2.
That's it.
Okay, player 2.
This physicist used a voice synthesizer to recite his vows at his 1995 wedding to Elaine Mason.
Player 3.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Player 2. That's it. All right, pick again. The answer is a pretty old daily double. Player 2, your wager, please.
Uraniborg and Stjerneborg were this Danish astronomer's observatories on the island of Ven.
Take a look at your monitor. Player 2? No. Here is the correct response. All right, pick again.
The Pierides were turned into magpies when they challenged these 9 sisters to a singing match and lost.
Player 3.
Exactly.
All right, player 3.
This area of northern Europe was named for Skadi, a Norse goddess of winter.
Player 3. No, too bad.
Anyone?
Here is the correct response.
Player 3, your turn.
Sapphires come in many colors, but the finest ones are this color.
Player 1. You are correct. You're building up a big lead.
What'll it be, player 1?
This country's diamond rush began after some Boer children found a 21-carat stone in 1866.
Player 3. Right you are.
Player 3, it's your turn.
Auguste Verneuil developed the flame fusion process of creating these red gems artificially.
Player one.
That's right.
Player one, it's your turn.
This sea-colored gem, a birthstone for March, should be cleaned often to retain its sparkle.
Player two.
No, too bad.
Player one.
Regrettably, no.
Anyone? Player three. Yes, indeed.
Player three, your turn.
The most valuable non-cultured ones of these come from the Persian Gulf.
Player two.
Right you are.
Player two, it's your turn.
His lyre playing was so moving, it brought the ghosts of Hades to tears.
Player three. You are correct.
Player three.
When Oedipus exiled himself from Thebes, this daughter accompanied him.
Here is the correct response.
Player three, you choose.
Gregor Samsa experiences this title process in a 1915 Franz Kafka story.
Player two.
No, I'm sorry.
Here is the correct response.
And to finish the board,
This George Eliot title character is the Weaver of Ravelot.
Player two. Yes.
All right, that brings us to the end of the Double Jeopardy.
Let's take a look at the scores.
Take a look at the category for Final Jeopardy.
the Old Testament.
Player two, your wager, please. Player three, could we have your wager, please? Player one, please make your wager.
You don't have enough money for that.
Here's the final Jeopardy answer.
Let's see how everyone did.
Thanks, Johnny. Player 2, your question. Oh, sorry, that's incorrect. Let's see how much it cost. Yeah, you'll get them next time. Your question, player 3. Sorry, that's incorrect. Let's see how much it cost you. Sometimes you get a tough one. Player 1, let's take a look at your question. That's right. And your wager was? You're in the lead.
Congratulations, Player 1. You're the Jeopardy champion.
See you next time for another game of Jeopardy!